Sad. We do indeed all have the sad. Even the Pandragon over there has the sad. Look at those eyes. Those eyes have seen shit. Pretentious wine and cheese person. You know, I've never actually combined wine and cheese. Excuse me, I want one. I have a selection of them as images. I have a... Well, you've seen them. I've got Pan, Ace, and NB. I think those are the only ones I have. In bicolors. I've got a base template one. I'm pretty sure if you ask Scoo nicely that they'd make a buy one for you. Get the sad and then some. The sad is so bad with me that it's not even considered the main thing. I've got something really wrong with me with depressive traits. Sommelier, a wine waiter. Well, slightly wrong, but still probably pretentious. It's a pretentious wine dealer.
These guys never throw anything out, huh?
Oh,
so,
right, yeah.
Do you want to give me some direction on what we're looking for specifically?
Huh,
well,
apparently.
Most of these cars look like they've already been stripped for parts. Just empty frames and chassis, which
What were you expecting from a scrapyard, honestly?
Okay, so we're looking for engines?
Mr. Lee, when you answered my question, but Scoo made those, yeah.
Got it.
A couple of years ago, I'm pretty sure that Scoo sent a bunch of them to me. Oh, great. Oh, great. I don't have the shotgun. Leave. Can we just... We cannot just leave. Fuck. Because let's face it, the longer the word, the less it's pronounced the way it's spelled, the more pretentious it is. That's my view of it. Now, that's more likely it's going to be French. You have one hand. Why would you have the shotgun? Well, I didn't know I was going to be playing Dylan. I thought I was going to be playing Caitlin. Because, you know, she's got the shotgun. I never know. He could be quite handy with it. That's going to be a mechanic, isn't it? Or motion lights going off. He was handy with it. He got too handsy with the wolf too. True. I'd be in a scrapyard. I'll probably find a good hook or two. Not too sure that would come on well. Once you get handsy with the barrel. B4D, hello and welcome, and thank you very much for the bits. Very generous of you. Very, very much appreciated. Don't think I wanna. I really don't think I wanna. I don't think I wanna even that even more. It's a button. Thank you very much for the follow as well, B4D. Very much appreciated, and welcome to the clutch. Well, I didn't know that was going to be, you know, the thing. I thought, you know, it was just...
Are we going to end up in a documentary?
No. Shut up. Come on, let's go.
Close sesame. I mean, in fairness, it's a hammer. What the fuck's it going to do against a werewolf? In fairness, though, what the fuck is a shotgun going to do against a werewolf? Because I'm pretty sure that is not the one that's got silver loaded into it. August.
Shit.
Full moon.
These sons of bitches had it all planned out.
Hammer's hammer, if nothing else, might help against Billy. I think you mean Bobby, but Bobby took a shotgun round and didn't. Even barely flinched. I thank you, B4D, for your contribution to the SCP Stream Challenge. In fairness, what's the werewolf going to do? Eat him? Yeah, it's fine. The scroll request to keep something off the books is a little dodgy to say the least. There must be something here they don't want anyone to know about. CV body damage, keep this off the books and out the way. Werewolf claws is what's done the damage.
Who's T?
Travis. That'll be Travis Hackett.
Looks like these guys were cooking the books a little.
No.
Dodgy.
You said it.
Oh yeah, these are the two who actually know the least about everything that's going on. Lag I'm having on my phone versus B4D, it's easy 10 seconds lag here. Or is it 10 seconds? I just care about you more. Oh, the viewers are going to have a scrap. As I said, Carly didn't want people to know about being there. It did say SUV body damage, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be, you know, covering up werewolves. Wasn't Max's car an SUV? I know cars too well. No. Don't believe so. Why am I going down the spooky tunnel? Why am I going through the super spooky tunnel? Fucking piss shit, that one got me. It's not a secret tunnel, it's a spooky tunny. Tunny? It's a tunny. Just one of these times probably the safe place to hide. If they dislodge them, werewolves are still dogs, they'll just get the zoomies and chase after them when they roll. Oh, I wish it worked like that. Ton of fun. No. No one's having fun here.
He knows what he's doing. Probably safer than we are out here. Come on.
I forgot for a moment that I'm not playing Amnesia, so that actually made me think I thought, you know, that was in the game. I was like, well, thanks, Vesp. Very well timed. I'll make sure to add you to Team Hot Dogs. That's why I know what he's doing. I mean, Malk was in control of him. Ryan clearly doesn't know what he's doing, but he is with... Oh god, yeah, he's now a werewolf. I was actually tempted to make that that roller thing earlier. I don't see why I shouldn't, honestly. Why lycanthropy be upon you? Remember, sympathy, I feel that. Empathy, I feel you. Lycanthropy, I feel a woo. Lycanthropic, I feel... Lycanthropic, I feel a knot. There needs to be a sound. Torian, get the Taurus on it. Lycanthropy, more like and subscribe. That's why Emma died first, that line. Oh, God. Love or not. Give you two. These eyebrows. They're here for the taking. If you can take them.
So, you ever operated a crane before?
I actually used to be pretty good at the claw game at my local arcade. The kids used to call me the grabber.
Nope.
Oh, I hear that now.
Look, why don't you see if you can lower it down so we can take a look under the hood?
That's bad. The grabber's not name. I want the John. I was gonna say, if he says how hard can it be, he's gonna die. Was that the cake barrel of lube? Gonna need more than a barrel for me. So you can repair the fuel line with scrap, like the rotator arm is just easy enough to pull out a replacement for the entire fuel line. I think what they're trying to find is, like, you know, either a working replacement or a whole new engine. Oh.
Sure, yeah, sure
And you're
thing.
like, that's a sedan up there. We have
just,
a minivan.
watch my
I'm
back, yeah.
fairly certain those are two very different kinds of engines. I mean, like, if he had the guns, like, what's he going to do with it? The first time he pulls the trigger, he's just going to fall over.
All right.
50 is right here, that's what I wanted. I'm
Looks
surprised
like
you're already
somebody's
getting it.
mom never taught them how to clean up after themselves. Okay,
That was my brother, because he's a
let's see
mechanic,
what
but he's asleep and I like my limbs. He's got more than Dylan.
Not too complicated. Welcome back, grabber.
What the hell is going on?
My bad.
You don't need him now. What are you going to steal if he
Alright.
doesn't have his shins? I do want
Here
him.
goes
I'm
nothing.
doing he gets to whack well with the magnet. Oh god, can you imagine if he actually managed to pick up a welf just because there's silver in its body after it's been shot? That would be the dumbest thing ever, but also so funny. Oh no.
You did it!
Yeah, I think I found my calling.
About time!
My
Well, maybe we can see if we can try and get this thing
I think
running.
there's a there might be a werewolf in there.
Score.
Oh, knew it! I fucking knew the motion things! I knew it! Warn Caitlin.
There's something coming!
What?
Hi!
Well, to get a silver jet just alone. Okay, I got something.
Oh, fuck. Dylan! Get the damn werewolf off the damn car!
Oh, that's not fun.
Oh,
I'm gonna try.
Hurry the fuck up!
Sound the horn, they're weak, they're weak to loud noises. That's her coccyx broken. Oh no. Good place. Shoot him up, please. Drop the car on him! Drop the fucking car!
you rusty bitch!
Where's on Ryan? Brian. Now that's roadkill. Oh. Issue. Oh. That's burning rubber. Whichever one you are. Oh god, yeah. Which one?
Dylan, thank you. You actually saved my life. For realsies.
He's limping.
Yeah, no sweat.
Kaboom.
I just can't wait to see who
Why
they
would there be a
choose
kaboom?
What?
to play me in the movie about how brave I am.
I don't,
Don't
think
wish
it.
it.
Probably not. I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh god. What if that was Nick?
So much for
What if that
our
was Nick?
brilliant escape plan.
Okay, back to the lodge.
Are you nuts?
Better than being out in the open. Come on.
Updated. If it was Nick, I doubt that car's made of still, so I don't know if that helps. I mean, the silver witness is a werewolf thing, so it wouldn't matter if it was Nick or not. Whatever that's done has done it, regardless of it. So it's probably just incapacitated it for a little bit until it regenerates. Oh, hi, Abby. We haven't seen you for a little while.
You'll be a counselor at summer camp, Abby. You'll learn how to interact with people better, and you'll have loads of fun and make friends for life.
And get attacked by werewolves.
So sick of people telling me.
Don't open that.
What do now? Hello?
Oh!
Is anyone there?
But you did make friends for life. The potentially limited life remaining. True. That's back for another ASMR stream.
Oh, fuck.
Oh. In fact, Abby has legs. Oh, Hierophant. Oh, we're near the end. Oh, look at that. My poor boy, do you see what they did to us? How they hurt us? He's out there still, all alone. Each full moon they hunt him, armed with silver, trying to put an end to a curse they inflicted upon themselves when they set my show ablaze 6 years ago. It fucking is her! Stupid children, but little Silas, my little white wolf, he must be protected. You must not follow this path, do you understand? Remember how I've helped you all this time. Oh. Oh! I found Zed just throwing out. Might mistrust her. I mean, to be fair though, if the Hacketts are the one that, you know, destroyed her show and set fire to things, they kind of brought that on herself. And, you know, she's not, you know, she's just saying, you know, you fuck with me. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. That's the boy. Silas go glomp. Silas go not. Need to watch vlogs from the start. I missed so much. Yeah.
That's why the lights went out.
Fuse got removed. Spent shotgun shells with silver in them.
Hunter must
Those
have
are
gone
not-
this
that can't
way
be shot
before
then.
He attacked us upstairs.
Very high, and you can order any pay. There's no question: is what Hacketts did. Current generation 1950, since the father, what determines they deserve this, depending. I'm gonna say that I think it's the old people there. You know, Jebediah and what's the name who I kept her face. So out of context. Oh no, don't like this angle, don't like this angle, no. No, no.
Trapdoor.
Oh! That's the trapdoor in Chris Hackett's room. And the angle is nowhere, nothing is around the corner. I've just caught on. Right at the very beginning, I'm very certain that Liz tried to use that ladder, and one of the foot things came loose. So if I had gone down the trapdoor right near the very beginning, I would have, you know, bent it even more. And when Abby goes, then it would have broken. So I avoided that. Ooh, I'm good. Without even realizing it. Jack, hello and welcome. Won't be here long as I'm fishing back out. We're moving. Oh, fair enough. Hope it all goes well. Back in the beginning of the game. Yeah, I knocked it loose at the beginning, and because I didn't go down and break it further when they were investigating the office, Abby had a way out.
Oh, they ain't getting through there in a hurry.
Right.
Man, this place is huge.
I'll appreciate a moment.
I need to...
Did she have a way into danger? Mwahahaha.
You'll feel better soon.
The danger was the friends we made
I'm
along the
feeling
way.
good, actually.
The nutty orgy afterwards.
Do you smell that?
No.
Where's evil last taken out of me?
Never mind.
Evil last made me put it into someone.
Let's just find another way down. A way to Chris Hackett.
Or just a way out, maybe. I'm done being chased and stabbed.
Can't blame him.
And another way out. Fine.
Can't blame him. Thank you for the hydration reminder, Vesp. Yes, I'm very thirsty, as you know. I love the concern in Ryan's voice. You smell it? No. Yeah, because she is borderline turned at this point. Because if we do this, her eyes are not yellow anymore, where they used to be. What? No, because passing the curse on infecting someone else just makes them a werewolf and means you have to be killed to kill the person they're bitten.
That's the only other thing.
Yeah, I think they fucked up. Just like, they fucked up with her injury with having the bandage over it. You could still see the eye clearly underneath. Thank you, Jack, for your contribution to the SCP stream challenge. Hello, welcome, Phoenix. Borderline she's under and overline turning. Should retain some level of humanity. Maybe a good decision by Mount to not turn Lady's head into a crater. Yeah, but I think it's they fucked up. Maybe we got Quell because she got some sip. Some sippy juice. It's fine. Ryan's is clearly just a juice bag at this point. Let me stick my straw in you.
Huh.
What's that?
Proof we're on the right track.
Delicious. Sorry to hear that, Phoenix. Hope you feel better soon.
Yeah, all the better to see you with, my dear.
Oh, God! Since she's possible. Either way, what happened to her shotgun? I don't remember her dropping it. I think it got taken away. No, actually, I can't remember either.
Watch your step.
Yep.
I love that. Watch your step. Yep. Just gonna stand here holding my side, nearly dying. Ooh. It's an orange chair. Oh!
What was that?
I think we found Chris Hackett.
It's also with Gamma and Jellyface, you keep part of it, so you just don't pull the trigger. Yeah. Yeah, that's Hackett. That's old Chrissy. But you shouldn't attack the two of them, because, you're werewolves yourselves, and he should be able to smell that. Wouldn't you know? It's the blood. Oh, hi, Travis. Werewolves also maybe Cindy out playing that. She went a woman. And he had her shotgun.
Silverback mirror. Bobby! The gun!
So he's in the night trying sorry, in the bottom in 30 minutes but yeah, that's honestly a woo. Oh, we finally found something that would knock Bobby out. That werewolf is in the house and me remembers a certain tarot card.
Hey!
There's two of them. Goodbye, werewolf head! Jesus! Oh. We just killed Max! Well, she just turned back, and Max is the one who turned her.
Thanks. For,
Worked.
not killing me.
Yeah,
Bye bye, Maxie boy.
likewise.
So,
That's an answer.
what now? Everyone's back to normal?
Oh, yeah, that could have been Chris.
What? Oh. You think this is over? This isn't over.
I don't understand. Chris is
Ted
dead.
Raimi's is a good actor.
Oh, Chris wasn't.
Oh, Chris wasn't the first. Yep, called it. Fucking called it. Well, Silas was the first, obviously, but still. Abigail. We still don't know where the fuck Jacob is. Yeah, Max is on the island, so he's safe. So yeah, we killed Chris. Emma's dead still. Laura. Nick's gotten a woo skull. I get scrap. Yeah. So we still don't know where the fuck Jacob is. Still above Chris. Yeah, Silas. If there's one of those, that means Nick can probably be saved. Depends on which werewolf nommed him.
First.
That's right.
That's not possible.
I can spot which one Nick was and where he died. Oh, he was the one in the
Kaylee.
in the cages,
Girl
wasn't
you
he?
killed her brother.
What?
Oh, Caleb.
Caleb bit Chris and Kaylee. Chris was just trying to protect him. He was a good man, my brother.
Well, then who bit Caleb?
Silas.
Silas. We've been tracking him for years. He's a gypsy, a transient. He'd been long gone from the area, but we hoped he'd come back so we could end this. Anyway, there's sightings up and down the coast. A feral albino child, giant white wolf.
Everyone was like, word, yeah.
Werewolf.
No, there's still someone. There's still Caleb and there's still Silas.
What'd you say? Where?
Where'd you see it?
Hey, let him go!
At the cabins earlier tonight.
Okay. Okay. Okay, it makes sense. It all makes sense. He must have been back for months, and he's what ran you off the road 2 months ago.
The kid's alright. Well, Nick ain't. He's dead.
Help me. We can still save Caleb.
So,
Still
poor
some of us
Abby.
left in my family. We can help those who are still alive.
Gonna be suspicious.
Why the hell should I trust you?
I'm not asking you to trust me. I'm telling you we can end
Just the only one I trust
We
ever.
kill Silas, everyone gets better. Everyone who's still alive, anyway.
Rip, Emma.
Okay.
Above
So
the law.
where would
Travis
we
law
even
really
find
what?
him?
Yeah.
I know exactly where to find
Yeah.
him.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
This
They
doesn't
sure know Hope a
mean I
redneck family.
forgive you for
He's the
what
one
you
with that initially, right? Yeah.
I understand.
The one with the red and white shirt. The Australian guy. He's trying to say the whole family's back up. Yeah.
Please get me some
So trust him at
fucking
least.
clothes.
Werewolf, bollocks. Just, yeah, it rips off all of your clothes and your skin.
Had your chance. You had your chance to wipe out that wretched family, and you failed. Doesn't matter. There's still time. We can still come out on top. Past is the past.
She's been wanting me to
Let's
kill the
just
Hacketts all along.
Look to the future, shall we? Death. Death takes many forms. It could mean change, transition,
Sus.
transformation, often interpreted as a beacon for the hopeful. In your case, it means, well, it just means death.
See, the only thing... Oh, God, that's... Wasn't expecting that. The only thing that I think has spoiled this is... the descriptions of the tarot is what she says. So that's been a bit of a spoiler. If it had been different, if this text had been different to what she said, like, you know, she gives an interpretation on it, and this gives you, like, you know, the traditional tarot reading stuff, that would have been fine, but because it's just her text, it spoils it. So we can just throw clothes down? No. It's just one of those weird werewolf things that, you know, conveniently, because of them all being in movies that aren't R-rated, or, you know, sex movies, they have to retain some clothes when they go back to human. Boring. Over Hierophant personally, because I want to see her reactions. Yeah, I'm thinking that. And thank you, Jack, for the... The British recharge. Put the kettle on. Whenever I say put on, you know, put the kettle on, my brain always goes to an episode of Bottom where they are trying to convince the gas board that they don't use gas, hence why they have no, why they don't have to pay a gas bill. And he says, yeah, I'm going to make some tea. I'll just put the kettle on. Put the kettle on? Yes, put the kettle on the floor. Because we're not going to need it because we don't use gas. They tell me about science, I probably won't leave the murder hope of a squad control to him. Well, but I don't think Twitch will be happy, and that's a good thing, I guess. Yeah, like, I'd have to censor this so heavily if it was, like I was doing with that bit at the end of Metro, where I just brought up the Trans-Dragon censorship. We wonder if there was a way to save the entire Hackett family. I mean, well, I don't think so. I don't think so, because if you don't kill Chris, then either Laura kills Travis or Travis kills Laura. But then, if you don't kill Chris, you have a werewolf going about in the room, so... Kaylee didn't seem within your choices. Yeah, Kaylee's, you know, electric kettle. No, this has been the time before electric kettles were a mainstream thing. Like, this was, you know, we're talking like the early 80s, or early to mid 80s that was done. Or was it mid-90s? Might have been 90s. I can't remember. I just know absolutely adored it and still do. Some time gone down again. Yes, the one under the car was Caleb, by process of elimination of who's still standing. No, because Caleb's been described as a giant white wolf. So I don't think so. I think he would have looked more distinctive. Oh, yes, it was. So, yeah, that could have been Caleb, actually, yeah. It could have been, because the werewolves we know about, there's... Nick, Max, Ryan, Chris. Those are the ones that we know about and are also all accounted for, because Nick's dead. We shot him in the cages. Well, Laura shot him in the cages because Ryan didn't stop her. Laura's just turned back. Chris just had his brains blown out. And Max is on the island, so yeah. It's either, you know, the mysterious thing of, you know, why was there that large dog collar with Ian written on it, and that was Ian, or that was Caleb. Pretty depressing could have been, mate. If he somehow escaped the island. Yeah, it wasn't though. Thought Silas was John one. He was. I got it wrong.
The vitality of a new
So
day.
I called Silas the White Wolf.
There's still time to wake up to the
that was just me misremembering.
Survived. Your choices, your actions, your very life hangs in the balance. It's up to you to find your path in the darkness and see the sun rise once again.
Brilliant description to keep track of. Yeah.
The Hierophant. Where did you find this? Where did you find it? This shouldn't be here. He's been through enough pain. No, no, no. My poor boy. You see what they did to us?
Oh! 6 years ago, Eliza.
No. What have they
So you had no
done?
choice. Desmond Pete.
What have they done? Ah! Oh no. Silas, my boy! Oh! Ah!
Whoa. Those are gonna go boom. Walk towards them, they're gonna go boom. What would have happened if I didn't do that? But she didn't die. Or maybe she has. We're still yet to see that. Sheriff's badge. The one that we saw that was burned up. Better than that's how you can't become a ghost. Sweet.
Mommy's coming, Silas. Mommy's coming, Silas! Silas! Silas!
I also see my camera is actually a bit off. There we go. Ow. smashed the tower. And all the rest of them were her tarot cards that went up in the explosion.
No, no, no.
That body wasn't him. Yeah, that was not
Poor
Silas.
boy. You see what they did to us? How they hurt us. He's out there still, all alone. Each full moon they hunt him, armed with silver, trying to put an end to a curse they inflicted upon themselves when they set my show ablaze 6 years ago. Stupid children. Little Silas, my little white wolf. He must be protected. You must not follow this path. Do you understand? Remember how I've helped you all this time. Remember how much I've done for you.
Yeah, that's exactly nothing. Down tower, the tower is a warning of impending doom and disaster on a massive scale. Ah, chapter 9 done. Josie, hello and welcome. Thanks for that. Oh, hi Max. Happy Pride to you too. Well, he's definitely cured.
What the fuck? Why am I on top of a fucking tree? Laura!
I was getting so far, me too. It's my fault you didn't find most of her tarot cards at the beginning. Yeah, but it's like, all she was doing was giving me small premonitions. Good response. Nice try, Phoenix. Yeah, that probably would be my first. Dylan's your favourite? I do like Dylan. Jacob's mine though, because he's a fucking himbo. It's hilarious. Mac that broke the branch. Oh. Phoenix goes for random quotes and gets the tiger drop through sphincter, unleash the anus. Like Ryan. Ryan's also good. Like, to be fair, the only one I don't like is Emma. Everyone else of the main controllable cast I've liked. Oh look, convenient, you know, Hulk Bruce Banner clothes ripping.
Where the hell are my clothes? You gotta be kidding me.
Oh no. Although time I will. You didn't have to deal with her, you made sure that very early, yep.
Okay. Gotta find Laura.
Of course. I mean, in fairness, you know, at least look at she suits him. I think those are Emma's clothes, though. Or are they Laura's, actually, from the beginning? Yeah. Mostly he slays.
Totally should have just gone to the Harbinger Motel.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, you should have done, dude. And Travis was trying to keep people safe right from the very beginning. He was doing it in the... Oh, there's a body.
Oh, fuck!
Oh, it's Emma.
Oh, no.
Should have done what the cop did, who had thunked it. I never trust cops. Himbo has more brains than the group. I disagree. Emma looks shockingly unnumbed, or am I seeing wrong? No, she was nommed on the front. Because Werewolf dropped down on her front, then, you know, ripped her to pieces, so we're not seeing the nommed side of her. We might be about to, though. No, he's just putting the phone back. Probably the best plan. Or... yeah, you can see like little bits of blood around near her chest. Yeah, that's... yeah, she's definitely been nommed. She's still got her eyes open. Ah, that's creepy. Realistic, but creepy. And also, seems we didn't get to do it earlier. Arts appreciation moment. Because that ass. She'd been known by flesh protogen. Just, ooh, that sounds odd. I'll go to random quote again. I'm coming for you, Tyr. Ass. Could serve a fried egg on that ass. He's eating the cardboard or whatever that is. Interesting. Uncomfortably close in camera angle.
My kids. What are you doing, my good sir?
And we're safe because, like, cured, no werewolf will get on the island because the water, bitch. So here, yep. There might still be something on there. I don't think there is. About to get drop buried by a werewolf. Just reminds me of that, comic. I was like, they're dropping in wolves to try and control the moose population. So wolf parachuting in. Shing! Dressed in true the kitty wisdom. No, he's really not. Ooh, that was a howl. Lovely. Yeah. Yeah, it's eerie, but it is safe because werewolves can't cross it. And there's no werewolves on the island. He was the only one. So this is potentially the final chapter, or it may not be. Stay, boy, stay. Good, Max.
The table. Help me.
Who's a good boy? And now I've just got the thing from your Dragon Ball Z bridge of the dog food. Whoosh.
Okay. Well, can't get much worse than it already is, right?
Christ alive, Capius.
Great. Just like the cartoons.
Oh, lovely.
It's been off and on all night. Gives us a little time.
Let's go to one tree. Go fetch, go fetch.
I don't like water, remember?
Right. Oh, we should have just been swimming in the lake all night.
And die of hypothermia? No.
Alright, well, we're good now.
Dylan.
Night's not over yet. These fuckers know we're in here. And they're coming back first chance they get.
Great news. Okay.
Alright. We gotta get a vantage point.
Now I'm in control with the one with the gun. So if you find the Hierophant card, you don't get to see the other cards. Interesting. And you probably don't learn that extra little tidbit. Housing crisis. Already predisposed. I thought it was a panini press I just saw. Now I really want a panini. I blame Lydia, but she's not here. That works as an alternative. I don't know his face. Oh, the fact, yeah. Oh, there's a thingy. It's just paper. I'll say they blame Mal. Mal hasn't been full on wanting paninis for ages, and, you know, then I reminded Lydia to get a panini at lunchtime, and, you know, she did. That's made me realise, you know, I haven't had panini in fucking ages. Close that.
Okay.
Oh, good. Good on you. Panini to the face hole. Oh. Love a fucking peanut butter very rare. Do we put the George Foreman grill? You friggin' snob. You and your George Foreman grill. The only true way to make a panini is to put all the ingredients between someone's arse cheeks and give it a good slap. And there you go. Panini. Last time my dad pulled out the little countertop grill was to make a steak. That ain't fair. I mean, I know it said, you know, get a vantage point, as in, you know, be up top. I still want to look around. But she says I can't go up that one because there's convenient chairs on the steps. Or inconvenient, depending on how you look at it. Convenient for plot, inconvenient for them. I can see the relevance, you know, leading back to Until Dawn for this, because, you know, Until Dawn's last stand was in the lodge. Instead, are we going to try to go down this higher path? Yeah, I don't know. Quite the moral choice. Do we, you know, do we save Silas, or do we put an end to this? Personally, I think we should probably put an end to this, because if the old woman is dead, or, you know, is unable to do anything, then Silas is going to be kind of miserable out there all alone, so might as well just put him out of his fucking misery. Which also has the side benefit of saving people. You know, stopping people from getting nommed by werewolves, for one. You know, non-consensually nommed, I'm talking, because, you know, there's a fair few people I know who'd quite like a bit of a nommy not from a werewolf. Even Silence isn't a bad boy. He should have been prone to expanding your pack again. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Because, you know, the same way that we took out Chris, even though he was just a nice guy, Silas is probably not best left around.
Jeez, I see you really struggling if they're begging for $1.
Camp letter. Chris Hackett is asking campers' parents for additional donations to help with the lodge renovation costs. Isn't that what camp fees for? Where else would that money be going? That's the last piece of the camp history. That was money around size to lose can. I imagine, hell, even she kept him in a cage. Yeah. So let's have a look at, you know, stuff like evidence. Evidence collection. I am missing one from the end, so I might have already missed that, or I might not have done. I have not gotten the stuff from the Freak Show fire. I have been missing quite a lot from this as well. Bloody collar, camp history. Well, everything from camp. Well, I got, you know, the last thing from camp history. I don't know.
Was there another one on the bloody collar?
Well, there's a fair few of them, so I'm gonna do all of them. Family photo. Caleb infected both his father and his sister 6 years ago, sometime after this photo was taken, and now he's the only one left alive. So he's probably the one that's under the car. But I don't think he's dead, because, you know, it would take more than just dropping a car on a werewolf to kill it. The notes are referring to Max's car. Travis wanted to keep it off the books in case anyone came looking for them. Nice going banding the sussy buck of Mal. Hackett's killed these animals with silver after they survived werewolf bites and became infected. There's no telling what this infection would do to non-humans, but it seems the Hacketts didn't want to find out. Yeah, that's a pretty damn good one. Oh, I don't have the middle clue, but Chris Hackett killed the camp mascot on the night Laura and Max were kidnapped. When hiding in the storm shelter, he devoured Ian in an attempt to satiate his appetite. It didn't work. That's who Ian was. Imagine a fucking werebear. So, Werewolf the Apocalypse that I'm used to, you know, the role-playing game, that has werebears in it. They're called the Goral, and they're fucking dangerous. But, you know, not as dangerous. There is nothing in that book that is as dangerous as anything in that book put in Jeff's hands. Can I real further throw on that thing you walked past? You're gonna have to be specific on what thing I walked past. Bug. Oh. Log tags.
Nice to put a name to a big mean face. So what, you're like Mr. H's brother, I guess?
Who?
The big dude from earlier, when you and Ryan went to the radio hut. Mr. H's brother, I guess?
Right.
Man, I brought up last stream. Sure, yeah. Because the middle clue thing I don't have. I never found out the middle clues, and I think if I've gotten the third clue on it, then I've gone past the second one. So yeah, go for it. I play with pancetta, mac and cheese, panini, and fucking the dragon. That's pity wickles and chonkers. Yes, yum. At the start of the game, you walk past a piece of graffiti on a wall which has a drawing of a sheep which has crown writing saying "Rest in peace, Ian." Oh.
How long has this guy been here?
Oh, B4D, thank you very much for the 6 bits. Very much appreciated. Very, very kind of you. Ancestral portrait. Well, I found the last bit of the Hackett history. Large and overbearing, this regal oil painting of Septimus Hackett holds pride of place in this lodge's chimney column. Well, that's a very good place for that to happen. I will be right back. The cats need to be fed. So I'll be back in just a few minutes. Boop. Fuck off, Streamliners. I return. Let's see, what have we got here? Miss ad bits. We all do. I can't miss ad bits. I never got them. The UK never ever had ad bits. A woo. Best goes around quoting it. I can feel it in my scrot. Brock, yeah, from God of War. Kelly goes around and quoting it. Shove a dick up my arse and call me Frank. Sensing a theme here. I couldn't think what you mean. Not at all. Red goes around and quoting it. Professional Gary farmers. Yeah. Torian, thank you very much for the 100 Pride bits. Very much appreciated. Very kind of you. I think my favourite gaming news from this year is Redfall being so shit I don't think a single person thought it wouldn't be worst game of the year, but then Golem steals and yoinks the title. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the best thing to come out of the Golem game is the fucking review titles. Golem is here and we hate it. We hate it's precious. Looked like Redfall had potential, but it was squandered and released way too early. Way too early. Like, even the Xbox executives admitted Redfall was released before it was ready. But they thought, you know, release it anyway. And it just comes out looking like a low-effort indie horror game. Worst game of the year is a field more competitive than best. What? 2? So is it 100 millimeters or 6 inches? Depends. 6 inches is longer, I think. Yeah, it is. Rigo goes for a random quoting it. I need a branchy chair. What was that? Works, sweet. What works? Do you think Golem has just flat solidified itself as the worst game of the year? Even if Starfield came out this year, it would still be better than Golem, I'd say, from everything I've heard. See, I don't know. I still think Redfall, from what I've seen of Redfall, is absolutely worse. Because Redfall is broken on a technical level, and Golem is just shit. I could be wrong, though. I haven't seen any gameplay of Golem. I've just seen... Put it this way, I've seen screenshots of Golem that make Daikatana look amazing. If anyone knows what Daikatana is, I feel sorry for you. DJ goes for random quote against steak sprouts. I have no idea why Lydia said steak sprouts. Watching Brat on a good lord of the fucking beard. I've not been watching Brat. Hopeful for Redfall, maybe they polished up. Yeah, I was hopeful for it. Like, you know, the whole brain is now turning to mush. The whole concept of Redfall, from what I've seen, looks like it could have been amazing, but it's technically broken, so maybe Arcane will get the chance that they're trying to give to Anthem. Maybe. But I don't think people will be up for it. Like, people were very gracious with Cyberpunk, it being fairly broken on release, and then CD Projekt Red, put their noses down and just grinded through and made it an amazing game. Not so sure that people are going to give Redfall that kind of opportunity. Then again, No Man's Sky also happened. B4D, thank you very much for the 6 bits. Very much appreciated. I think it's inch around 2 centimeters or so. It's 2.2. 100 millimeters, like 4 inches. About that, yeah. Phoenix goes for a random quote and gets your PP was full of Eidolons. That's Final Fantasy 9. No space. Excuse you, Torin, I always make space. Or people make space for me, Let's get on this.
A long time ago. Long enough ago that it was okay to have an oil painting made of yourself.
I kind of want an oil painting of me now.
Keep looking. Daikatana's on Steam.
Maybe I should keep looking.
Don't play it. Do not play it. Okay, well, here are the name ones. I think Warframe, which I need to hunt to get the last level, of course. Oh, I gave up on hunting those things. I just can't be bothered. Oh, someone smashed the phone, the family photo, and I found a ticket stub. And look, there's the last clue from Freak Show Fire. Damage memorabilia. Oh, look. It's an extra quote. "20 centimeters. What are you two talking about when it comes to measurements? Are you trying to guess how long my dicks are? In all 3 months to forget what you want to attack. We're preparing, we're preparing for something to attack us, so we're, basically setting up a defensive perimeter. It's £4 that's on mix. Yeah, don't get it. It's known as being one of the worst first-person shooters ever made, and it's sullied John Romero's name because it's so shit. There's even a small nod to it in Doom 2016. If you get the pistol out and you look on the side of it, there's a blue icon, and it's the Daikatana logo. The Void Rig makes hunting them a joke. To be honest, so is the Lanka. The Lanka with Volt Prime makes hunting them a joke. I'll tell you later, Mark. Not the last one. There. Chris Hackett was there. He and his 2 kids were present on the night of the Harem Scare and Fire. I own Daikatana. I have no idea why or how. I feel sorry for you. Miles' lunchbox. Oh, there's a new quote. Quote? Clue. Septimus Hackett was running the show when the Hackett's fortune started to crumble. He was responsible for closing down the quarries all those years ago after falling on hard times. I'm not finding anything else. Basically goes for a random quote and gets, "Why did the chicken cross the road? Because he escaped the farm." That's an un-joke. Everyone confused me for Deanna in the same room being goofy. I thought, yeah, I was very certain of that, but the measurements just coming out of nowhere.
Absolutely not. We have enough on our plates already. Stop discovering shit.
I love Dylan's meta commentary. I was like, are we going to end up in a documentary? And now we've got enough on our plate. Stop discovering shit. Break the fourth wall. Oh, look. They didn't pack away the construction paper and safety scissors. Dylan's apparently going to be auditioning for the role of Deadpool. Terrible camp counselors. Mal, why is it when you wrote that I just read it in my mind as Smeagol, just going, terrible camp counselors, we hate them, precious. Deserve to be numbed.
Poor Ian. Some camp mascot to kick it before camp starts.
A memorial to the deceased camp mascot Ian. From the looks of the drawing, Ian was a sheep, though nobody got to meet him this year. Because he was the first to get nommed.
Insight. Sounds about right.
We have a camp mascot?
But no, we did. But you didn't hear?
Hear what?
He died before we got to camp.
Bummer.
Because when you said that earlier. I mean, in fairness, I don't think it's... Or does it? We're getting more things on this ticket stub now. If Chris hadn't attended Harem Scaring with Caleb and Katie, none of this would have happened. Perhaps he kept this ticket stub as a constant reminder that things could have been different. Shortboard Doodle. The campers never knew how Chris killed and ate the camp mascot. In fact, they didn't know a lot about camp leader Chris Hackett. True. Don Jason Voorhees do look the same, just different sizes, and Jason would think that. What interpretation of one of those two have you seen to think the two of them look the same? To be fair, it would be absolutely hilarious if it turns out that Andy Serkis is auditioning to play the next Jason. Ian was a sheep, the camp mascot. Something slaughtered him down the storm shelter. It was Chris. You've seen Jason without his mask. I'm fairly certain he doesn't look like Gollum. Fine, let's go and see. Jason, no mask. What Jason Voorhees looks like without his iconic mask. That's nothing like Gollum. That's nothing like Gollum at all. What the fuck? I mean, maybe Gollum if he'd been face-fucked by a werewolf with necrosis on his dick. But otherwise, no. What kind of version of Gollum have you been watching? The X-rated version? Feels more like, what's the name from the Goonies? Yeah, he does. There you go, Sloth. Yeah, he looks like Sloth. Like, if you were going to compare him to another character, I was compare him to Sloth. And this is probably going to be a revelation for most people. I've never seen the Goonies, and I don't really care to either. Oh, it's a ring.
Where have I seen this emblem before?
So, I remember him looking different from what I just googled. Weird. Entirely fair. Inscribed jewelry. Discarded jewelry thrown off in a scuffle. The inscriptor belongs to Bobby Hackett. Oh. Yeah, that just happened earlier. Yeah. Yeah, see it here. If and when I visit, we're watching horror movies. Vesp, you need to remove the if from there. You're visiting. We will come and get you if we need to. We will drag you down to Florida. That's a promise. Right, Callie? It's happening. And all Goonies. Horror movies. Remember, you love the Goonies.
What is it?
A ring with a crest on it.
Oh, very fancy. You can never pull it off. Sorry.
Capius! All movies. We have a fair few streaming services, so we'll be dipping that. It's not kidnapping. They tell you about it.
I remember Mr. H's cheesy ass announcements. Whoa.
Oh, you. Why? That's actually... No, that could be useful.
Careful with that. That's a camp relic.
Relax. It's dead anyway.
Ah. R.I.P. megaphone.
But maybe if it wasn't... Oh, you could shove that on the end of a shotgun and really deafen people. Especially the werewolves. Thank you best for the hydration reminder. For some reason, the three movies I remember from my childhood: Homeward Bound, The Goonies, The American Idol, and scene from Shrek 2. Fuck's sake. You've made me feel so fucking old that, you refer to as Shrek 2 from your childhood. It's not kidnapping if I'm willing. Precisely. It's aiding with travel expenses. I like a break before shotgunning sound waves. Yeah, but sonic weaponry. I remember when Shrek 1 came out. Yeah, same. Let's Stockholm at this point. One of the movies I remember from my childhood was The Mask.
It's like they're looking for something.
And Fern Gully.
In Chris's
And Basil the Great
room,
Mouse Detective.
He's storing all the footage, I think.
He was 6.
Right.
Fucking youngster. Remember The Mask? It was so good. I went to see that like 6 or 7 times at the cinema. Oh, she's actually going to look at it. Or, maybe. Archive trail cam footage from Hackett Woods dating back 6 years. I found most of the evidence. Go me. All those were great. They were. Hey, what? You are young. The Mask was great. It was. The old Danger Mouse on DVD. Oh, please. I watched it when it was being repeated on TV before DVDs existed. I had a Danger Mouse VHS. What?
Mouse detective.
Yes, Basil. Basil the Great Mouse Detective. Yeah. See, when I watched it, it was the only Disney movie I had ever seen which has so high levels of violence and blood. It freaked me out, so I couldn't watch it. I remember it because of that. I also remember when watching, when it first came out, Event Horizon. That was not a good time for a little kid.
I can't watch it. I thought that's an adult movie.
I watched it as a child and I couldn't watch it again, but I'm pretty sure I can watch it now. Vesp, we're going to watch Event Horizon.
No.
You can go somewhere else whilst we're watching it then. Don't worry, we won't subject you to that. Where there's Batty Coda, Naked Gun Trilogy, also great. Naked Gun Trilogy was so good. Oh. Leslie Nielsen's hilarious. The only thing I kind of had because I never had other TV shows like Jumanji, Robin Williams. I remember being in, at least in double digits ages when these were around.
Phoenix, Primal goes west. American Tail, Primal goes west.
Yeah, I remember that. I don't remember watching it much though. Didn't like it. It's awesome. Got confirmation. I was going to say, Caitlin, do you want to actually go down the stairs, please? 1986. Yeah, that's when I was born. I'm surprised the culture, I don't know whatever these things are. Red, these are all at least 10 years before you were even born, so I wouldn't worry about it. I ain't going to Google when these came out because I know if I do, it's going to make my mouth feel old. Oh, so that was where you drew the line. Okay, I think I've explored pretty much everywhere. So it looks like the trigger is, look at the painting. Where you're older than my older sister. I turned 37 like just over a month ago. Prepare for an attack. Here's our one Tailspin. I remember Tailspin.
Every dusk and dawn all through the summer. What doesn't kill you will make you stronger. We're here to lead the way. Mates for life, we're proud to say. Shout at Stratton, shout out loud. We're Hacketeers.
2 months and you never learn the words?
You've been watching it? Fair? I haven't watched that in ages. Sounds a big Angie. Also, I don't think Caitlin has the silver shells in her shotgun. I really don't. I think Laura's the only one who has silver.
Showtime, motherfuckers.
None. Unless you somehow found silver shotgun shells, you are just going to piss them off. Like, oh yeah, do an Until Dawn. Just set it all on fire. That'll work. It's Jacob. You found...
Fuck this whole night.
This whole night.
Oh, Jacob, I've missed you.
I just wish I could tell you I'm sorry. More than
It still
anything.
doesn't see the bracelet in the shell. Yeah.
Fuck. I just wanted one more night together. Is that too much to ask for? Shit. Stop crying, you big baby.
Yeah, the himbo. He's an absolute himbo, and I love him. And he's been through so much shit tonight. I feel so sorry for him.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah. And then he just got, slapped around the face with blood. And now he's running around in his underwear. Oh, he's having a crisis. Man, doing the entire D&D part of romance, yeah?
Not long till morning. What was that?
Feel bad for him, yeah. Was she hazing him? Yeah. Emma's a complete piece of shit. Needs all the hugs.
What the?
All the hugs and some therapy. Here's Daddy. He needs a hug. Jacob desperately needs hugs. And a jumper. Yeah, Dylan, that's a very good place to be, behind the person who's got the shotgun. Wait. Let it come to me. This goes to remind me of the far more than werewolves for some reason. It's because of how they're designed. So, you know, more around the head. Not the werewolf thing. Yeah, it's not going to slow it down for much. You probably should have either fired another shell or left.
Let's go.
Don't take with me, it's pissed. Shotguns will do damage, but, you know, against a werewolf, unless it's silver, forget it.
Caitlin! Oh my god.
The security footage going at 5 frames a second. Classic chair will save, except you chose the blue one, so the red one's you fucked.
Silver shells. If I can time this right.
We ain't using the window. That's a stupid idea. Or this sound pretty easily, but can't get to the door unless the opportunity time for shame.
Come on.
To be fair, probably crumbling stone. Bad idea. Yeah, this is vulnerable. The window is, you know, potentially more. Oh, I've just seen the antlers. It sounds like great. No, I'm not trying to get everyone killed. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck me. Oh. We're going to Mozambique drill. Hide? Running from these things ain't a good idea. Jump and he can climb. Oh, we're gonna have to hold our breath, aren't we?
Sorry.
Well, yeah, okay, you'd be blocking our line of fire if you did that. And hold. You're breathtaking. +5 don't breathe events. Really, game. Really. Thanks, Keanu Reeves. I don't...
Where's church going?
Fine. So that's as well equivalent to the Nosferatu clan, isn't it? The one on the head, that's what I'm going to do.
Over here, Caitlin!
Oh, just always confirm the kill. Dylan. I'm going to try not to. Open the door. She has what you need. Investigate. Updated.
Silver shells!
Hey, I'm here!
And I'll miss with that one. One chance. What the? I'm sorry, what? I'm waiting for it to get closer than that so I can have a better shot. No, that was fucking 8 feet away from me. Reload from checkpoint. I don't think I can. I actually don't think I can. Because this game doesn't let me do that. But let's have a look. Yeah, that's bullshit. That was bullshit. How goes that? Maybe. Maybe. It saved a minute ago, so... It probably saved on the path chosen, but who knows? Yeah. That is so shit. That is so fucking shit. I call bullshit. I call fucking bullshit on that. Do you wait for the person to be in effect? Yeah, wait for a good shot, you know. I was about to fire. Because he was getting close, but no, apparently 8 feet away on that one time is too close. Game dropped by 2-3 points. Ah.
So what exactly happened 6 years ago?
There was a fire
I think I should have run.
that wiped out dozens of people.
Because we didn't want to. We didn't really want to kill Caleb.
Werewolves and a ghost that
these ones are going to kill Silas.
For her lost baby boy, which I've just put together is Silas. Oh shit!
It's a long story.
No, it's not. There was a fire. Silas the wolf boy escaped, bit a bunch of your family. You failed to stop him.
Burn.
What happened in the past doesn't matter right now.
It kind of does, actually. We need to know what
Yeah,
we're
that
up
means
against, at
there's no
least.
potential, so yeah, so
What
might as
we're
well
up
have definitely
against
that
is
shell.
a feral
I mean,
boy
in
turned
fairness, it
werewolf
was a
for the last
spent
6
shell
years has
anyway.
avoided being
I was like,
found.
they just, you know, put it
No matter
into
what
a
we
red
did.
shell. It's like
Every
a bracelet
full
put
moon
into
we're
it.
out there looking, every single one. Now the son of a bitch is finally here. So what we're up against is my only chance to end this thing for good.
So how do you even know where he is? How the hell are we gonna find him just driving down the middle of the road?
Well, there he is. Well, apparently both Ryan and Travis are. We're going to take the wheel.
Travis! Travis, get it together, come on!
Wait, I got it, just get down!
Travis, I think he and Ryan got knocked out by the impact of werewolfy.
Where did he go? He can't have just disappeared.
He's gotta be nearby. Let's look around.
Are you crazy?
Gets the shotgun. No thunk. He's gone. He moved.
Are we there yet?
You're okay.
Been better, but yeah.
Was in the only way to reverse to save a swap like the save data beforehand. Yeah. Because once he did path chosen, I'm pretty sure that's where it's saved. And yep, turns out that was
Over
right.
here. Got some blood. Leads through there.
Entire section and how it was because just it's close enough to shoot. Can't shoot
What
him
the
more.
hell happened back here?
Yeah. So I wasn't going to shoot him when it was that far away. I wasn't going to hit. Well, not reliably anyway.
This is where we went off the road 2 months ago.
You're trying to decide if you should shoot me in the head right now. Go ahead. If that's what you want, I won't stop you.
What?
Normally, I'd have werewolf's blood cover our scent, but I'm all out, so we're high risk. We could be killed. You ready to end this?
Let's fucking do this.
Go team.
Go team. Oh, I love Ryan.
It all makes sense now.
You've got wolf blood?
Found it in the woods. Travis just reminded me.
Ryan's still my favourite. We got
You
at
should
least
take it.
Let's Abby into survive.
There's not enough for the
Wait,
both
what,
of us.
7, 8 days still good for
No,
us?
I
Play through.
can't do that. It's yours.
Be what?
You've been through a lot more
Three
than
dead.
I have.
Emma,
Anyone
Nick,
deserves to get out of
and
this alive, it's you.
Caitlin. No, give it to Ryan. Keep him safe.
This is yours.
I've got the shotgun.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we'll be fine. I got this.
Whoever doesn't have the gun should get the cloak.
Ugh. Pungent.
Rather stinky than dead. I mean, not. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Rather stinky than in danger. It appreciates your sacrifice. Excuse me, game. What the fuck was that with Murding? Your sacrifice. What the fuck? Anyway. Sacrifice.
God damn, this place has got some.
Like you into a sacrifice.
Podcast didn't do it justice.
Half of it.
This is where I saw her.
Her?
I thought Max hit her, but then I was out here and she was something else.
Who?
The woman. The old woman. She was saying something over and over again. Oh my
Showing
gosh, she
face
was
full of
saying
ice cream cake.
Silas.
Ooh, snack
That's
within a snack.
impossible who you're talking about.
I saw her too. In the run tunnels.
It's Eliza Vorez. Silas's mother.
So 3 out of 7 is dead is good.
Who was she?
She ran a traveling sideshow called Harem Scarum. Came here 6 years back. She kept her son in a cage. Called him Silas the Wolf Boy. Died in a fire. Some say she never left.
The Hag of Hackett's Quarry.
We've been looking for Silas ever since.
Did
How
she
did the
really
fire
die
start?
though?
Really? You're still hiding stuff now?
You blew half the head off my niece, Kaylee Hackett. One of the kindest, gentlest souls to ever walk this earth.
In fair, she didn't know.
All she wanted to do was help that little boy. Locked in a cage by that freak show witch.
What did she do?
She just wanted to help him.
Travis.
E20.
She convinced Caleb to start a fire.
Why now we also do the exposition. Time kills I save everyone, then exposition.
Give him enough time to get Silas out of his cage and give him his freedom.
That's not what happened.
No. Because within minutes, everybody was dead. You ever see Hayburn? Liza? Whole crew. Kaylee managed to get Silas to freedom. But Caleb got bit in the process.
That's why you've been hunting him. Silas, I mean.
Every full moon for 6 fucking years.
Some hunter you are.
17 guess we're okay. Only this was D&D rules. Even then, maybe a 17 wouldn't hit. Wouldn't hit my harm
This
assist.
is all that's left.
Jesus Christ.
Man.
You're under werewolf law? No, shut your pipe hole.
Any sign?
Negative.
Damn, I never saw any of this.
I didn't even know this was here.
Oh no. Ryan, at this point in time, you're our best scout, because, you know, you've got the werewolf blood, you're going to be hidden, mostly. But hunting a deer is easier than hunting a specific deer.
Right?
Oh!
Shit. I'm sorry, that was...
Close. We must be close.
Did you both...
See it too?
Kinda wish I hadn't.
Same.
Will we try not to kill any other wolves? Yep. It's why they were trying to keep track of them.
Silas the dog boy.
See who's been bitten and who's safe.
That must be it. Careful.
Get you later for that, Vesp.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
My God.
Pull that trigger. Pull that trigger.
What's wrong?
What are you waiting for?
Then you don't pull this, it's just what it's
girl!
Travis has got the right idea. Yes, raise the fucking gun!
Are you sure about this?
Yes!
Please,
Yes, we
let's just go before we have to see him like that in human form.
Good one.
It's too late for that.
Well, that'd be the bad idea. I now plan to do it and now been shown alive. Yeah, with Caleb. Ooh. The White Wolf. Kill Silas.
I bet you think you have it all figured out. I bet you think you're fucking
Carol.
clever. I tried to help you. I tried to warn you. I even started to like you. Not now. Not after this. I will not forget what you made them do to my Silas. I've been with you all night, and I'm not about to stop now just because the night's come to an end. No. Whenever you hear a noise in the dark, a whisper from the shadows, the breath on the back of your neck, that's gonna be me. I'll be there. Now I will never leave you. I'll never leave you.
Oh, oh, didn't need that frequency right in my ears. Jesus Christ. Chapter 10 done. Thank you, Vess, for your contribution to the SCP stream challenge. You're haunting me, pay rent. New BFF. It's appreciate the spooky lady. All this have they ever asked her. But do we get to an epilogue? Do we get the epilogue? Why the cheery music? There's no sleep again. Mac Brinley alive. Having survived the night, Mac was cured of the werewolf curse when Brian shot Chris Hackett with a silver shell. Emma Mountbank, deceased. Emma was killed by werewolf Max at the treehouse. Bobby Hackett, alive. Uninjured, Bobby was able to fend off an attack from Chris, his brother, in werewolf form. Jedediah Hackett, alive. Thanks to Bobby fending off the werewolf Chris, Jed survived the attack at Hackett's house. Constance Hackett, alive. Constance was protected when her son Bobby fought off her werewolf son Chris. Chris Hackett, deceased. Chris was killed when his favourite counsellor Ryan shot him with silver. Nick Facillo, deceased. Werewolf Nick was shot dead by Laura when she mistook him for Chris. Kaylee Hackett, deceased. Chris Hackett's daughter Kaylee was shot and killed by Laura, who mistook her for werewolf Chris. Jacob Custo's alive. Having successfully avoided infection, Jacob was freed from the Hackett's basement and survived the night. Abigail Bligg, alive. Abigail made it to the safety of Chris Hackett's surveillance room. Dylan Levney, alive. Dylan survived the night by taking refuge from Caleb in the kitchen. Caitlin Carr, deceased. Caitlin was killed by Caleb when she failed to shoot him. Fuck you, game. Caleb Hackett, alive. Caleb Hackett returned to his human form permanently when Silas was killed. Travis Hackett, alive. Travis survived the encounter with Silas and finally saw an end to the curse that haunted his family for 6 years. Ryan Ehrhauser, alive. Ryan was cured of his werewolf infection when he shot Chris and managed to survive the showdown with the White Wolf. Laura Kearney, alive. Laura killed Silas with a silver shell, curing every infected person who survived the night. Silas Flores, dead. Laura killed Silas the dog boy in his nest. The curse of Hackett's Quarry is broken. Become the authorities. It feels so sweet. Except her mother snack, Nick the Aussie, and Caitlin Mark can't shoot. They could save Katie Howe. She has a lot of mistaken identities. I don't know. I think it's just doing a whole thing of, you know, who died and who survived and who died. I don't think you can do everyone a full survival thing.
Summer camp tragedy.
What if we pause?
Freak bear attack leaves several dead. What do you make of that, Anthony?
I love that term, several. Like, the detectives are just, they don't even count the bodies. They're not like 1, 2, they're like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you know what? It's several murders.
You know, it might be a tactic, though. They can't give out that information yet. Sometimes detectives are notoriously difficult to solicit information from, especially when you go in saying, hi, I'm a paranormal
Or you realise that several is actually a term for a certain number.
This Hackett's Quarry.
Usually being 4.
What was this, like 3 months ago?
Because, you know, a couple
Old
is
news,
2,
dude.
a few is usually 3, several is usually actually 4.
We are Bizarre Yet Bonafide, the podcast of the paranormal.
So it's not, you know, like, oh yeah, we're just going to call it several. No, there's actually a reason why they say several.
Supernatural involvement in real life, everyday occurrences.
And that's exactly
Dude,
what
you
they
can't
are.
save
Real
Kaylee.
life, everyday occurrences.
With a shadow of spiritual, supernatural occurrences.
No.
Okay, so I hope you've got hat insurance,
That Caleb
Anton, because
wouldn't be killed
I'm
by that
about
silver
to
shell since
blow
he spent
your
away. It would be
mind.
enough for that. He's saving the girl. No, I think
Yes,
Caleb,
it's
you hide.
responsible to ensure
You
those
don't
things
investigate,
which
you
mean the most
hide.
to
You don't need the silver shell. You don't need to kill
Okay, I
Caleb.
know where your
If you go and
priorities lie.
hide
Go on.
with Dylan,
Anyway,
Caitlin and Dylan survive.
real reason that we're
Abby
coming
is already
back to
safe and
Hackett's
locked in the
Quarry.
surveillance room.
There've been
Caleb just needs to be kept busy
developments.
while Silas
And
gets
I've
killed.
sourced some information.
I remain skeptical, but I'm all ears.
Mate, that's
Under
good.
my
Don't
hat.
think any math decisions. But that's,
was hoping
I'm saying
you'd
it's
say
impossible.
that.
Don't.
Oh,
No.
God, why? Why are you smiling? Stop it. I hate
That
it.
is you know, part of the
Priests have to
storyline,
make
so
use
you know,
of
it's
them
still you can still
sometimes.
100% complete this.
Thank you. That's something that a lot of podcasts.
Also, didn't show up who was under the car. Was that Caleb? That was Caleb, yeah, because he didn't die.
It just so happens
It
I've
takes
got
more than dropping a
someone
car on a
on
well
the
to kill
inside.
it.
So today's episode is going to
You
have
can't 100% solve everyone if you count
Caleb,
Caleb, but since the game intends to die every time, I wouldn't count it. Yeah, you can't.
Who do you know on the inside? The
If you
inside
can't,
of
if there
where?
is no way to save
What?
something in the
You know
game's
someone
code,
on
then
the
it doesn't count
inside?
as a death.
Don't we all have someone on the inside? You know, an inner critic that
Mm.
says, "Stop doing a podcast. No one's listening."
You should listen to that voice, Grace.
Okay, well, what I really meant is, let's call it an anonymous donation. You know, we're not the only ones who flagged this as a
I said
bizarre
Lance
situation.
Henriksen.
Someone actually reached out to us.
Fantastic
He sent
actor.
us a package.
One of my
You
favourites.
didn't open it. I don't trust anyone who listens to this show.
Oh, I couldn't wait to open it. Surprise!
I'm betting it's you, Grace, on the
Anonymous
same.
donation.
Okay, you've always promised me since day one of this podcast
I
that
wonder
if
if
you
this
could
is
see
an extra bit because I
true
got so much evidence.
You will consider all options, right? Did you not say that?
I did say that, yes.
I mean, I know you...
Knowing for a fact that we would never see any evidence, I did say that.
Okay, well, we've been sent information and we need to decide whether it's bizarre or bona fide.
Okay, fine. Let's do this. For anyone listening at home, we are about to open a package from a mysterious person who listens to this show.
I'm
if
betting
you
Ryan.
are the one who sent us whatever it is, congrats, you got us.
Sorry, the tape is just really... There's just so much tape on the package. Sorry, can you help me with this? Do you have, like, a key I could, like, slice at it with?
No, I don't want you to dull my key.
Yeah.
Just use your fingers.
But just give me your fucking key, Anton.
No.
Give me your fucking key.
No.
Yes,
It's your own
we'll
key.
see.
Not like you lock your door.
Of course I lock my door.
What are you hiding?
What am I hiding? Do you not lock your doors?
No, I have nothing to hide.
You think that ghosts are real, but you don't lock your doors?
No, ghosts couldn't open my doors. They could walk through my walls, Anton.
Okay, you need to be more concerned with murderers.
So, remember those missing hikers?
That's a human corpse now, be weird saying the human
What
head.
if I
Yeah.
showed you leaked photos from one of their cameras?
Because I got the
photos
memory
that
card.
Show them at Hackett's Quarry, supposedly where the camera was found.
I would think that maybe they went there and they dropped their camera.
Okay, Anton, let me ask you real quick. What makes you drop your camera?
Tripping over a root. Being jostled. In uneven, row of cobblestones.
What about being murdered? If you dropped your phone, you wouldn't go missing. Where are they now?
I don't know. People get lost in the woods all the time. There's like hundreds of people a year. They could be anywhere.
That's not all.
No?
Mm-mm. I'm about to lay a little something else on you. My sources also tell me that their backpacks were found
It's
at
showing off all the evidence that
summer
I
camp.
found.
Really? Then, okay, well then...
So it seems I've got 7 out of 10 pieces of evidence.
Prime suspects.
That's what I'm getting.
Exactly my point. Maybe they would be if anyone knew where they were.
That's pretty cool.
Is it all just a big cover-up operation?
Yeah, that's where it falls apart a bit, in my opinion.
So, we've got to talk a little more about the Hackett family.
Right, so these guys are like the heritage landowners, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing though the fact that people
Their
haven't gotten the epilogue
great-great-great-grandparents
achievement is they've skipped
were
this.
trappers who claimed the land way back when.
They just claimed it?
Yes,
Okay, well,
they
welcome.
did.
I wank
They
face me
put
now.
their
You
flag
fuck
on it
eat
just
shit
like
with a
the
drop
man
of
on
hot
the
some
moon.
days. Shut us up, look at us.
The Hackett family flag. Right.
Salutations to you too, Pokey,
Well,
at this ungodly late hour.
Apparently, when they claimed it, they found quartzite.
Quartzite?
Okay, I was hoping you would ask. Fun fact, every building in the whole of New York is made of quartzite.
That's not fun or a fact.
Most of them are, but I digest.
Digress?
It was a pun. They dug the quarry and hit
It's
great
not a
heights of
pun.
success before Septimus Hackett, classic bad guy name, the 7th son of the trappers, the number 7 has great supernatural powers, closed the mine down.
Okay, so then they only had the land to live off.
Yes, you say
Oh.
only, but this land actually spans acres. That's a lot of forest, a lot of
This is soft
unexplored
looking grass.
darkness.
Ooh, okay, a great place to hide, to have all these dark secrets for this strange, reclusive family.
And this is where we start to get a little more into paranormal territory.
Okay, here we go.
Acres and acres of haunted woods.
If you say so.
Oh, your cheeks. This is a Pokemon. Shows violence. As you often do, Pokey.
Welcome to Bizarre Yet Bonafide, the podcast of the paranormal.
Welcome back to
Best pulls out the
Bizarre
knife.
Yet Bonafide. Anton, today I'm actually going to pass you some light reading.
Okay, you're gonna make me read this?
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is...
What you're seeing now is a copy of a letter that Kaylee Hackett wrote to her grandma. Allegedly.
All right, this seems like more of a you job, but I suppose I can read this.
I feel like if some of the evidence comes from your mouth, it will have more clout.
Right, okay, here we go. Gammy, how long we gonna drag this shit out? I know family is the most important thing, but I want to know what's outside the forest, outside this damn house and camp, and I sure as hell know that ain't about to happen because of who we are. Maybe we can explain what's going on.
Rabbit hole. I like it.
Show people. Then they'll know we got no control over it. I know
and
you're
also,
just
in response
trying
to this headline,
us,
it's always
one day
fucking
you won't
bears.
Be here no more, and right now it feels like we stuck in a dark hole. I can't sleep, Gammy, or if I do, I dream about that fucking fire. We were just dumbass kids back then. I wish it never happened. Love, K, XOXO. That took a turn.
Oh, everything was actually stung by the actress who played Laura.
The haunted scribblings of someone who saw something that they shouldn't have seen.
Yeah, no, I'm fully creeped out.
She was clearly going through some stuff.
And this is legit?
I mean, I don't know why someone would fake it. Then again, I can't verify any of this. So, you've got to suspend your disbelief slightly.
Man, this poor girl.
Yeah. There was something going on, something eating away at her, and that's what I want to explore.
Okay, well, consider my disbelief suspended, for now.
So, I don't think that's going to be a problem for this next one.
Oh god, why? Holy shit, this is a cease and desist letter.
And it's addressed to us.
Dude, why didn't you tell me about this?
Well, it was never actually sent.
That's insane!
What?
Signed by Travis Hackett.
Hey, we're not doing anything illegal.
Aren't we?
Think about it.
I guess it wasn't technically sent to us.
Cease and desist letters come from people hiding stuff.
Fucked up that these guys know who we are.
Okay, Anton, what you see next pretty much confirms it.
Oh, you're a crackpot conspiracy theorist, a loser?
Shit went down at Hackett's Quarry this summer. Real, supernatch.
Or Nintendo. God, yeah,
See,
Nintendo.
You always say things like this, and you're always overselling it.
You always have to oversell something to even sell it. That's capitalism, baby.
All right.
Okay, this is actual footage from one of the trail cams in Hackett Woods.
Oh, cool. A camera in the middle of the woods. Did they find a squirrel?
Be honest, if it was mounted on a mountain bike, you would watch that whole video.
Yes, of course. Is there a mountain bike involved?
No, but take a look anyways.
Okay.
There's a lot of music.
That is a bear?
That is a bear to you? There is no
Thank you for welcoming me back to the chat room.
A skinny bear?
Thanks, Twitch.
This could be some of the clearest footage of something like this I've ever seen.
Right, it's kind of blurry, though.
Blurry and convincing. Sometimes the truth can't be contained within the lines.
Right, yeah. And also, footage is pretty easy to fake.
Oh, this is done by a voice program.
Super scary.
Not a Pokemon.
What the hell were the Hacketts doing with footage like this anyways?
Always said intended for towards they'd be using muskets.
Weird little video of a skinny bear.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know.
Again, you keep saying a skinny bear.
Because Microsoft Azure is a text-to-speech program.
Sad.
Oh.
Yeah, polar bears, it's hard for them to find food sometimes.
Exclamation mark catch.
Don't feel too bad for them, though. They're nasty.
Okay, but putting the Hackett family aside for a moment, there's more to this. Are you ready for some real spooky shit?
I'm ready for real spooky shit. I don't know if you can provide it, but please try.
Don't get too freaked out.
I'll try my hardest.
Okay, do you want to hold my hand?
No.
Okay, do you need someone to comfortingly pat your back?
And Pokey comes with the cursed quote.
Say what you're gonna say.
Do you want me to turn all the lights on so you don't
I don't
get
want
too
you to do
scared?
anything. I want you to say what you have.
Actually, you might be a little
We'll never get the
freaked
context
out
behind this quote.
at this.
Oh.
Ugh. Is that skin?
Skin, fur, whatever you want to call it, really.
Oh, yeah.
Human.
The flesh scrap I found.
Is it?
Apparently, it belongs to whatever creature supposedly caused all this.
Do we have the actual thing? Can I see it in the flesh, so to speak.
No, just the photo. Whoever got in touch was smart enough to not risk actually stealing evidence.
Convenient that we can't see the real deal, huh?
Come on, man.
Just saying.
So this next thing to me isn't overtly supernatural, but it'd be unfair not to discuss it.
Okay, so far I wouldn't describe any of it as overtly supernatural, but sure, let's do this.
Claw marks.
Wow, you're right.
Speaking of milking, you
That
should
is
see the remote playthrough here going on the
But I'm
TOG
kind
server.
of
I'm not in the
interested
TOG
because
server, and
whoever
I
did
have
reach
no
out
knowledge
thought it
nor
was worth
most interest in
sharing.
RimWorld.
Grace, it's highly likely this is all just an elaborate prank.
Oh, it's the scratch
True.
marks.
But if I treated everything like that, then I wouldn't have a job.
Fair point, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? It's weird. I'll give you that.
Oh my god.
I just said it was weird. Don't make a big deal out of it.
Oh my god, I've done it.
You haven't done anything. I said it was weird.
I've done it. I've turned you. I've converted you to my side. You're a believer now, right?
I will never be on your side.
I won. I won.
You did not win. I
This
mean,
is
look.
a contest and I have prevailed.
You have not. Look, I just mean I can see it. The lack of details in the news report and this stuff.
Oh my god.
I don't know. Whatever it means, there's merit to the idea that something strange went down.
Strange. Interesting word choice. So, what are you saying?
Shut up.
Come on.
No.
Give me what I want.
I'm not giving you anything.
You've practically given it. Just give me the succinct soundbite I so desperately long for.
Okay, I never
Maybe that's the game.
agreed to this title, but I would agree that for the first time ever, this case could well be bizarre yet bona fide.
This is the best day of my life.
And that's sad.
Why? Is it not yours?
No.
I'll say the answer for that
what
IT and
Well, we gotta send this stuff to the police. They can decide whether it's useful or not.
No.
I just wish we could know more. I wish we could just look into a crystal ball and see how it
That's
all
Will Arnett.
Yeah, but what fun would that be? Sure,
No,
we
that's
can
not.
speculate, but we weren't
God, I
there.
can't
We didn't
remember
go
which one
through what these
was
kids went
Arnett.
through. There's no way we'll ever really know what truly went down at Hackett's Quarry.
Who the fuck even are you?
I'm being genuine.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
You just launched into precisely the kind of content I've been trying to make.
It's just the first time
Oh,
we've
it
had a
was Will Arnett.
coherent thought on this
Yeah,
podcast.
Will Arnett is the one of the announcer guys. That's enough. It's not him. Identified animals loose in North Gill Forest. New evidence in the Hackett's Quarry mystery shows that evidence may have been triggered by the appearance of dangerous, unidentified animals in the forest. So yeah, I didn't find all of the evidence, but I found a good chunk of it. Found the music for Dylan and Caitlin Get This Way off the damn car music. So every dog show. Oh, nice. So I think that's actually it. We're still going to watch the end of the credits so I can get that fucking epilogue achievement. Yep. But yeah, overall, that was really good. Let's see what happens if you try and kill the Hackett. So yeah, that's like... It's one of the, you know, obviously, because it's made by Supermassive Games, it's one of those games that has massive branching paths all over the time. But having, you know, that is very, very clear. Like, it comes down to a choice between one of two things. And it's done, you know, like, as opposed to, say, a Telltale game, a lot of the choices you make in Telltale games end up not mattering all that much, or just change the narrative slightly. In this, it feels like almost all of your actions do have some kind of knock-on effect. Like, look, even right out the prologue, because I found that ladder and the step got knocked down slightly, and then I didn't choose to go down there with Dylan and Ryan, Abby survived, because I'm betting if she went up there after, you know, it had been used again by Dylan, then she would put her foot on the broken step and fall off, and werewolf time. Because it said she was in the safety of the security room. But I do think, you know, that the massive choice is, do you go on the side of the werewolves or do you go on the side of the hunters? That's pretty much it. It's like, you know, do you feel sorry for Silas, or, you know, do you end it? But you maybe wonder what would happen if you actually did everything Terra Lady wanted. Yeah. I was about to say, oh, werewolf too, baby. Fine. Ooh. Well, I will never... I'm not going to say no to this. So it is time. It is time? So, I'm guessing, Mal, from what you're saying here, that the person you watched playing this did the same thing, at least with Silas. Let's play again, not kill Caitlin. I mean, I know what to do. Like, for some weird reason, I got it into my head again that, you know, the werewolf attacking was the one we needed to kill. And that's what doomed me, because I went like, oh, get the silver shell from Abby, and then, you know, brilliant, I've got the weapon, then kill werewolf. I should have run with with Dylan to go and hide in the kitchen. Probably had to do another keep calm event, but then we've been fine. Apparently the answer was shoot way sooner than I would have, or hide. Hide would be the better option. Yeah, he pretty much done everything he did, except he didn't investigate to a pass that's almost identical. Fair. What, did he lose Caitlin as well? Some difference is, like, he killed Granny McJelly Tits. Yeah. Yeah, from the thing you sent me, Mal, yeah. Didn't lose Caitlin, he kept everyone alive. I feel sorry for him having to endure more of Emma. He did lose Jacob, but he didn't like that, so he replayed the entire section. Ah. Well, Emma helps if she isn't killed immediately. I assume not much. Well, I've been told her redemption, and it's shit. Like, all the way she acts is just a front because she's really insecure. I was like, there's a limit to that. Like, you can't cause all a front while you're, you know, literally ripping people's lives apart and then doing all these things, reactions for the likes, lols. So I think Jeremy can't remember much she does past the island stuff, even when she survived. Yeah, like, it does seem like she would just stay on the island and Max would stay locked in the attic as a werewolf. And, you know, Jacob would go there, find us, like, oh, yay, look, we're all here. Oh, shit, there's a werewolf. She reason to be a shitty person. Yeah. Like, at the end of that, the only one of them I really did not like was Emma. Like, everyone else I enjoyed in one way or another. I like the way that the Hackett's were written. I especially Travis. Travis had such good writing behind him. Even with how the Hackett's were when they were being more adversarial, still like them being written as good antagonists. Still like, you know, I still like the old woman, you know, Eliza. She was written really well. And the whole thing with Silas as well. Epilogue, there you go. Want to see how rare this fucking trophy is? Compared to Chapter 10. That's a whole 17% of people did not sit through the the credits. Everyone redeemed themselves in some form except that, but because I remember you didn't like Dylan. So I didn't like Dylan. I didn't actually like Nick either. But Nick very quickly warmed up to me because it looked like he was very much just, you know, joining in on Dylan's shenanigans, and then Dylan, you know, got better. I'm really curious if Chris was someone a decision could have saved. It feels like a path might have prevented that. Yeah, the only person I think can't be saved is Kaylee. Chris, I don't know. I'm pretty sure you can save Chris, but I don't know how. You unlock the Death Rewind feature. This feature allows you 3 opportunities within a single playthrough of the Quarry to reverse a playable character's death and try again to save them. Use your 3 lives wisely. Enable the Death Rewind feature now. I would only need to use it twice, honestly. Actually, no, 3 times. I would have to use all 3 of those. If I did the same as I did then, I would have to use all 3 of those lives. Imagine skipping credits, don't even do that with movies. The staying away than check for bonus bits. Punching the boulder. No, I'm not the Doomslayer. No, with movies, I check if there's going to be bonus scenes, because thanks to Marvel, there are now bonus scenes. Games I tend to, especially indie games. Indie games or small development companies, I try and, go through the entirety of the credits, because, I feel like there's a lot more work that goes into them. You can enable or disable the Death Rewind feature via the accessibility section of the settings menu at any time. Nice. Nice. But yeah. That was the Quarry, and that is now the end of the Dark Pictures Anthology streams until Season 2 of the actual Dark Pictures comes out, whenever that may be. I'm thinking possibly the end of this year, maybe, or maybe they'll delay it until 2024. Who knows? It's pretty useful getting the best ending, or at least the everyone survives ending. Okay, definitely can't, but I'm not sure how you go about saving Chris without losing either Old Man Hackett and Bobby Hackett. Yeah, like... It's said that Jebediah and his wife survived because Bobby survived. But that whole...
Don't step up here.
Yeah. But the whole thing with there being both Chris and Laura, and technically at that point Ryan, 3 werewolves in that room. You've got Travis fending off Laura with the silverbacked mirror shard, which, would not, it would have ended in one of them dying had, the intervention not happened. So I don't know. I actually don't know how that's going to go through. Like, I'm sure there's a way. I just don't know what it is. But, like, at the same time, in The Devil in Me, I didn't know how you could save both Jamie and I've forgotten Kate, was it? The ones in like the room with the sliding glass thing. I did not know how you can get through that. What it basically is whoever has the screwdriver needs to have the wall coming towards them, because they break the wall with the screwdriver when it comes towards them, and if it goes towards the person who is not got a screwdriver, it kills them. So, like, I didn't know how you would be able to get through that, but I saw in a guide how you do it. Or Ryan, because I imagine you don't shoot him. If you don't shoot him, he jumps you. Yeah. Good if you want the answer. No, I'm okay, Red. I'm on my own time, I'm going to be going through and platinuming this, as I'm going to be platinuming most of the Dark Pictures games. Except for the ones that require multiplayer, like Man of Medan requires me to do an entire playthrough on multiplayer mode, which requires 2 separate consoles with 2 separate accounts on them, and going through the entire game. Like, they recommend doing it, as fast as possible, because it only counts the progress for the main person, the person hosting. Let's see a guide to see how you save people from house sale. I don't think you can save literally everyone. Yeah, like there is a trophy. Let's see. Like, I can look safely at the trophies now because 0.7% platinum. Jesus. Rough Night kept everyone alive. Hackett's Quarry Massacre killed everyone. And the killed everyone is rarer. At some moments that just seem like it's designed that someone dies on one side, werewolves or Hackett's, yeah. Download Man Medan, I think it was on catalogue, wasn't it? I think at one point it was, yeah. Keep everyone alive, I imagine just means the main camper crew. I don't know. It does say kept everyone alive. And there's no hints or anything for it, so I'd have to look up on a guide site. Actually, you know what? We've still got a little bit of time of my lot of the stream time, so it's called Rough Night. Let's have a look. Let's have a look what the requirements are for it. Bear with me 2 seconds. Get my trophy site up. The Quarry. Please, please have a... You do have a trophy guide. I like this. Rough night. This will be earned if you survive the night with everyone alive. It's encouraged you make this your first playthrough and get the good ending. So it does say everyone. Hackett's Quarry Massacre. This will be earned if you fail to survive and everyone dies. It encourages you to make this your second major playthrough and you get the bad ending. Like subsequent work will take place here. Let's go all the way down to here. But yeah, I can see why that's those extra lives thing matter, because some of the deaths in that, holy shit. Here we are. Everybody survived. It's all playable characters survive. And the good ending. This tells you which one the good ending is. And this will actually shock people. Hero on live, I imagine, means main character. Yeah, everyone who you can play as a playable character is counted in that. So that does include Laura. So that is the 7 main campers and Laura. With the massacre one, that's why I assume it means the main cast, because if everyone dies, who kills the whales to the Hackett's in time? So, the good ending? Kill the Hacketts. Killing the Hacketts and sparing Silas is the good ending. I got the bad ending. Killing the werewolves is the bad ending. I'm confused on how that's the good ending. I don't know, but that is, noted as the good ending / the best ending is everyone survives and you kill all the Hacketts. Alright, because great somehow King Silence was bad. Yeah. I think what it is it's called the good ending or the bad ending from the point of view of Eliza. Because, if it's the good ending, if you, carry out the curse and get rid of the Hacketts, that means, Silas has no reason to be going nuts and all that, but who knows if he's actually... Well, actually, no. That's a point. Silas showed that he was in control even while in werewolf form, because why else would he be crying in his nest all huddled up? Yeah, but not to curl up and cry when someone's threatening your life. That's Silence alone. So I was to say, yeah, I feel like even if you feel bad for Silence, it's merciful. Yeah, that's what I was going for. I was like, this poor guy's, been hunted like every month, and he's got no one, he's got no family or anything. It's like, well, put him out of his misery. That was my going to it, but apparently no. Carrying out the curse and killing all the Hacketts is the good ending of the way it's on. Styles was seemingly more intelligent, yeah. Like, everything he did when we encountered him, because we didn't encounter him much, but everything he did, now I'm thinking about it, was a lot more controlled and thought out than the other werewolves have been. All the other werewolves that we've seen has been, we see target, we eat target, no matter what. Silas, when he got injured, vanished. When he was, on the car, also, he didn't try to burst through the car, he was trying to rock the car away and, maybe make it careen off a cliff. He wasn't trying to, burst through with brute strength and rip everyone to pieces. And when he ran away to his nest, he just wanted to be left alone. So I think he was, sentient. Like, more sentient in his werewolf form, anyway. That's why he bit Caleb and not Kaylee. He saw Caleb lighting the fire cage, just opened his cage. Yeah, that's why Kaylee, wasn't a werewolf. But yeah, so that's been very, very enjoyable. I've enjoyed every entry of the Dark Pictures games, all the way from what was the answer to the guy on Travis? Then yeah, I think so, because that's so the way that game is done. I feel like it's one of those things that so this is the thing with the supermassive games, is that every character in these games has a earliest death point, and there's nothing you can do. No matter how many bad decisions or QTEs you fail, if they haven't gotten to that death point, they cannot die. And this was very, very obvious in Until Dawn, because Mike cannot die until the very end. Sam cannot die until the actual ending. She has to set the fire and stay and be trapped in the house. That is the only way that Sam can die. So she is never in true danger. Who I don't know is, like, I'm thinking Laura has to survive to the end, as does Travis. Those two, to me, survive the entire time. I think Ryan survives up until the point he gets stabbed and then, offered to be turned. Probably to miss and let Silas wake up and kill Travis, I imagine. Or to just, let it wait out. And whoever didn't put the blood on. Yeah. I think also if we had taken the vial, I don't know who would have put it on. It might have gone on to Laura and kept her safe, or it might have gone on to Travis. But I don't know. It didn't seem like we needed it. Because if it killed who didn't put the blood on, you couldn't get the good ending. Yeah. So that probably means that you take the blood and you put it on your face. And I would also think that route also involves everyone being infected, or at least a bunch of the campers being infected but not killed. So Laura's infected by that time. Ryan's still infected because they haven't killed Chris. Actually, no, you have to kill Chris if you want that ending. So maybe Laura and Ryan escape while butchers Travis. Yeah, or maybe Travis dies in the house. Like, in that confrontation with Laura, maybe she does kill him if you don't intervene. Who knows? So I was just sapient, so you might not care about the blood masking. This is also true, yeah. Let's explain the safety cushion the games seem to have for early parts. Yeah, he only cares about Hackett's. Yeah. So that is the thing with all of those, and also, so a mechanic I was talking about that is prevalent in all of these games that I was avoiding mentioning because I spotted it in Man of Medan. And it carried through to all the rest of the games. Unless it's a cutscene, you are safe. If it's not a cutscene and you are just walking around freely, you are safe. The moment it goes into a cutscene is when you're in danger, because cutscenes are where you make your choices, where you make your QTEs, and where things are determined. When you are walking around freely, you cannot die. You are in no trouble unless you walk onto a trigger for a cutscene. If you know where and how the cutscenes trigger, when you walk around, there is nothing to fear. You are absolutely 100% safe. I say this, but I was still freaked out all of those games when I was walking around in the atmosphere, because the atmospheric creation in that was so good. It was so well done, and I really, really like how this turned out. I like how all of those games turned out. Even if Man of Medan was a bit iffy on the story reveal, and it's like, oh, that's a bit of a letdown. Still a good game, still a good experience, still very well written up to that point. But they obviously clearly learned from that, because Little Hope was amazing. House of Ashes was even better. The Devil in Me was fantastic. And this has been amazing as well. And like, the amount of references in this to other horror films and horror games, and the references to Until Dawn as well, really good, really well done, and really well placed. Anyway, to find out if I could download Quarry because it's on the catalogue. Yeah, you could. Because it says here, included in the game catalogue in your PlayStation Plus subscription. Camera angle changes every time, keeps you on edge. Yeah, because when it flicks, you're anticipating it might be a cutscene, whereas with the previous games, it was very much a floating camera. So it was easier to see when those would trigger. I think the only part of it where you were very visibly in danger if you stepped in a certain place was in House of Ashes, if you stepped on the egg stuff near the end, which I think it got mentioned that, it made noise when it got disturbed. So, or, when you're in the River of Blood, you walk towards the pools of water where the vampires clearly are. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. So, with that, the Dark Pictures Anthology is, I won't say finished, actually. I'll say it's on hold. It's on hold until we get to Season 2 of the Dark Pictures. In the meantime, though, this stream slot will now be shifted over to playing and dedicating towards all of the Sherlock Holmes games that Frogwares have made. Now, those people who have seen my streams from those will know stuff like Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. They will have seen Sinking City, Call of Cthulhu, I believe, as well. All Frogwares games. Gameplay, bit janky. Story, very well written. Detective stuff, very well written. It is pretty much the Dark Pictures of Sherlock Holmes and sleuthing. And we're going to be going through that in chronological order, avoiding The Awakened, because that got remade and that will be at the end of the series. So next Thursday evening, we're going to be starting with Sherlock Holmes and the Silver Earring. So yeah. It's on hold until we go to the one place uncorrupted by capitalism, space. Sherlock Holmes, that'll be interesting. Yeah. I still need to get one of them, because I realised on GOG that's like Sherlock Holmes in the case of the Persian rug or something like that, the Persian something. And I don't own that one. I own all the others. And I don't own The Devil's Daughter on PC, but I do on PlayStation. We'll be doing that one as well. But yeah, we're going to do those. I hope all the Watsons are cute. To be elementary. I don't know which one it is also, but there's apparently one in there where Watson teleports all around the place. And it's not the fact that, like in Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1, where John was just a figment of Sherlock's imagination. And, it just was just that janky and buggy. We'll see next week. So, yeah, that is going to be it from me tonight. Thank you all very much for coming along and for your support. It's all greatly appreciated. Let me just see this special shout-out. Thank you very much to B4D for the combined total of 23 bits? Yeah, 23 bits. Very much appreciated. Very, very generous of you. Immensely appreciated. Also to B4D for the follow on the channel. Thank you very much. Welcome to the clutch. And to Torian for the 100 bits. Thank you very much. That is exceptionally generous of you. Shall I do many lines of... Fuck you, Mal. Or fuck you even more, Mal, for killing Caitlin. I'll fuck you up. Next stream from me is going to be on Saturday at 2 PM EST, which is 7 PM BST, where we'll be doing Team Bondage, playing an arcade game, which you'll see on the day. Next stream that I'm going to be involved in will be tomorrow, being Friday, at 2 PM EST, which is 7 PM BST, where Lydia is going to be hosting a co-op stream with herself and me, and we'll be playing Portal 2 co-op. If for some reason it doesn't work well on her side, like, OBS and Portal 2 are being a bit too janky for her computer, then I'll be taking over hosting. But we will see. We'll see how that is, but I will see all people tomorrow on that. So with that said, until then, thank you all again for coming along. It's all greatly appreciated, all of your support in whatever way you've chosen to show it. Until next time, I hope you have a good rest of your day, a good evening, a good night, a good morning, or a good afternoon, whatever time is for you. Till then, though, stay safe, stay amazing, and see you later. Spooky!